out of it.
It took me a minute to figure out what you were saying.
No crackers, and I'm like, damn it all. And I think my dad got like a price mistake deal at Ollie's.
Oh, just a heads up, we are streaming, but all right.
Was a bag of like Jack's Link branded Slim Jim type meat products.
Okay.
It was like 4-pound bag of them for $2. And listing the regular price as $2. I'm like, maybe that's supposed to be like individually, like at a gas station or something.
I was gonna say that per pound is pretty amazing.
It's a dumb amount. Like it's probably $100 in Slim Jim type product.
I'm just making sure I can switch between full screen.
And,
okay, that doesn't interrupt anything.
Delicious.
All right, just for a little introduction, I'm trying to finish the end of Halo 2 Anniversary Solo Legendary, and Halo 2, like original Halo 2 in general, the end of that game kind of falls apart because of the encounter design, and you're fighting the brutes, which are those big gorilla-looking guys, and they suck to fight. So this is an exercise in self-flagellation and frustration, so bear with me. There will be pretty constant deaths on this difficulty setting. And Silverfoot, or whatever Blizz just said in chat. And
Silverfish.
Yes. Not silverfish, silver... Howdy, Splurfy. I love that bear with you, the number of people who use B-A-R-E as in naked, and it does not make sense, but neither does bear as in the animal, like ursine, either, so everyone's confused.
Oh man, I made so many comments today just making somebody mildly upset. It was great.
How do you like those original graphics?
Pretty good.
I'm gonna switch back.
Those in the frog board, they got a tattoo of a frog and what looks like an orange.
Okay.
So it's not an orange, it's a grapefruit. So I responded logically. Purple.
All right.
Got a lot of responses from that, people being ego and serious and not understanding the difference between grapes and grapefruits. I'm gonna let it go for a day and then be like, this is what I expected from this.
Has the index.
I'm getting a lot out of this.
He can activate the ring.
If he does,
Little
I'll
things that get me
detonate
through the
Amberclad's
day.
reactor just like we did the Autumn's. The blast will destroy.
So this is the start, I think,
Not a very
of the
original
high charity
idea,
level, which is
but we
the
know it'll
second
work.
to last mission.
No.
There's Cortana in the original graphics.
I always preferred the low charity level.
Altogether too much charity.
Don't believe in it.
Pull those orphans up by their bootstraps.
They gotta get a job.
They're not pulling their weight.
They gotta ask their parents first.
All right. God, I have not played this in a while. This, So I'm going from Titanfall to this, which
No.
this game doesn't have a run button. So,
You're
I'm...
playing this on a cell phone.
Oh my god.
We were just a diversion. In Amberclad was always its intended vector.
Ugh.
I haven't played Halo 2 in a long time.
Oh man, it's aged, let me tell you. Like, some stuff about it is cool, and I actually still like it multiplayer, but like... Oof.
I have really fun memories, and I like playing 1 and 3.
I think 1 and 3 are just better games, period.
2 is just one of those, it's like, I played it once around when my mom died, and then like once with you at some point, and it's like, I don't remember a damn thing about this game.
Yeah, I want to say we dragged each other through Legendary on this version, but I had never done the solo.
You would have dragged me through Legendary, because
Well, we are both each other's anchors. That's that's how that's how co-op online works in this game. Oh my god.
For me, it's like, I run into every encounter, I don't hide behind cover or anything.
So this part, there's like factions fighting against each other, so you're just kind of like, just sneak by.
Just run through it.
In theory, it's a deliberate design thing, but oh god, darn it. Oh, we having fun yet?
Now you died.
I wish I had some like pro MLG skills, but the way I played this game on Legendary, it's like 60% cheese. Just figuring out like the line of sight path where the enemies stay hostile to each other, and occasionally just like trying to sneak in and get that checkpoint. So like I think if I hide in here, there's a way to trigger it. Oh, checkpoint done. Okay, hell yeah. So now I can die a million times on this part. I gotta say though, the changes they made in this anniversary version, they're not gameplay changes, because you can just constantly toggle back and forth. It plays literally the same, but like the graphics overhaul. But more importantly, they added a whole set of side story, backstory terminals throughout the game, and they added a intro and outro that weren't in the original game for story stuff that actually do a really better job of telling the story in the game, but also connecting them to the other games, and connecting basically the Arbiter to some of the other games. It's good shit. I'm gonna die.
Speaking of death.
Alright.
Regis Philbin, 88 years old.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh god, this is the Regis Philbin Memorial Cast now.
Hashtag not Regis.
Wait. What does that mean?
Because people are like, no, not Regis.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, did he fake his death? Was it someone else?
He's been old for a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, mid to high 80s, that's pretty darn good.
He had to
Oh my god, that's not the button I want, sorry.
Over 30 years.
Oof.
And Kelly.
Monkey 1, missed Monkey 2. Gonna get grenaded. Yeah. They're using those automatic grenade launchers that in player hands are immensely useless, but in the computer hands are basically one-hit kill. Maybe two. Off to a good start. But yeah, you basically got to do it kind of incremental like this. This actually may... There's two of them left. I just got outsmarted. Where the hell did he go? Oh, other side of the door. Oh, okay, he's... oh god, he's gonna murder me. They get in this, like, enraged state and they just charge, and they throw down their weapon and charge at you, which on other difficulties, you can step aside and kind of Toro them and just melee them, but on this difficulty, like, I could melee him 6 times and it would not... Oh, there we go, okay. Yeah, I could melee him 6 times and it would not kill him. It's just like, who designed this game? Such
man.
Such a-holes. Okay, but I think this part's probably clear. I can probably get another checkpoint. Side doors are locked. We're using the space elevator. Yeah. And they're covering a lot of load time or something.
That'll slow them down. I hope.
I guess, so this is us in High Charity, which is that Covenant, like, huge ship city, so I guess they're trying to get the scale, across. Okay, checkpoint, we're good. Sniper weapons? Get out of here, dumb grenade launcher. Alright, I'll probably stick with these.
Apparently last week, the neighbors had a birthday party that featured a pony and a kangaroo.
Okay.
And I was not woken up to see this because I was sleeping.
I want that.
I'm like, that's a reason to wake me up. I want to see a kangaroo in somebody's yard.
Oh boy, this is... I should not have aggroed him. Gosh darn it.
You're doing it.
We did it. So I got the checkpoint, we're good.
Shall we let the flood consume our holy city? Turn my charity into another of their wretched hides.
He's bug guys.
No enemy.
Another thing where, like, on lower difficulties, they're reasonable to fight, but on this...
Shall fail.
So their heads are super tiny and covered by, like, chitinous armor
I'll do what I can to slow the
stuff
launch
around them. So headshots are really hard, and if you're just shooting them with normal rounds, they have, like, preposterously high health.
construct. It's unusually
And they
formidable.
usually come in clusters of, like, 7, so... Duke it out. I think there's like 2 waves of those guys that come out over there and 2 waves of these bug guys. So. Theory, I want to pick them off, but I also don't want to get them all mad at me, so... This is what I'm doing with my life.
More than I'm doing. I'm sitting and watching you play this.
It's conversation. And if you like seeing people get mad, then this is the game and the person to hang around with, because man...
I can add more anger by recounting the news stories of the day.
Oh, I don't know if that's what I'm into.
Got
Is
a
that
pretty good story about ice and children.
Oh boy. They're fucking monsters.
Also, trending in Japan, PSP
Shall
batteries.
we let the flood
Are they
consume
causing
our
more house
holy
fires?
No, it's because they're all inflating, because they're all super old and no one's used them forever.
Mm-hmm.
People are finding
Shit,
inflated
shit.
batteries
No enemy
everywhere.
has
Oh, okay, yeah.
I went through that 4 years ago,
Flood
people.
too
Right.
shall fail.
Little behind.
Like, if anything, I think Hey, buddy.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence.
I think some of those batteries held up pretty well considering the age at this point.
Fighting
Oh, yeah.
back.
I can only get them from China.
Well, it's like, think about like all the 70s and 80s electronics that the batteries had obviously burst when you took them out of storage in the 90s and the early 2000s. It's the same fucking thing. Oh, God damn it! I thought I was being clever. I do like that chandelier-looking ceiling, though.
Shall we let the flood consume
So we've
our
made
holy
it-
city?
How long? In 12 minutes time, we've made it the equivalent of 1 minute of gameplay. Like if this were on a lower difficulty.
Stood our might.
Oh boy.
Flood too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence.
Oh my god, die.
Inside the ship, a presence.
It's probably about how this cheese has the light flavor of pineapple in it.
Formidable.
I don't hate that, I think.
Not supposed to.
Right, if
Both
I'm...
taste like Parmesan and cheddar. Apparently, some versions of Parmesan will smell and taste like pineapple, so it's a normal thing.
Oh, interesting. Like, is that an age thing, or
It's supposed to be like when they crack open the large egg of cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when you'd get the smell. Then it would like go to like a normal Parmesan. Had this
Okay.
package in the fridge too long, but it hasn't gone bad. It's a sweet smell to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most cheese, as long as it's, air sealed or just not a lot of surface area, it's not like you have to necessarily worry about it going all the way bad. Whoa, that was weird. Looked like they both... Well, I killed one and the other one had a heart attack and fell out of the air. Covenant rifle. Alright, let's go back and get a replacement for this rifle, because I want more ammo. What was I going to say? Oh, I just realized how good if you make a... Oh, god damn it.
Somewhat.
Sorry. No, like if you're doing a thing with chicken where you either soak it or you've got kind of like a oily...
Brining.
Yeah, brining or an oily blah blah blah. So you have it kind of like wet seasoned, and then as you're putting it on the grill, adding Parmesan over it. Whether it's open grill or like a Foreman, like 2-plate kind of thing, it's just really, oh, it tastes so good. Like you get this almost like crust on it. It's real tasty. Right, what other gear is out here? Hey, original graphics. Oh, the chandelier was there. I thought it was like new for this for some reason. Those are not buttons. Am I doing a second trip on this thing? Oh, yes. Oh, I see. It kind of like forces you to take it this way. Oh, that old effect doesn't look bad. I'm dying. I'm so sorry.
My throat was like hamburger this morning.
I didn't notice if they had a shotgun or not. Oh, I did get a checkpoint. Okay. Let's see if we can make them walk into the grenade. Oh, damn it, they have shields. Yeah, the, on Legendary, enemies with shotguns are one-shot kill from even weirdly far away. It's just another one of those things where, like, the damage balance isn't there at all, and it's the most obnoxious way to get KO'd. Oh good, there's more bugs. Thank God. Thought it was going too easily. Or too smoothly. Is there? Okay, there's a shotgun on the floor. Oh God. I think I got it. I think I can get it this next run. Also, that shotgun has a, like, preposterously deep chamber. Like, look how many bullets it can hold at the same time.
25.
That's,
72.
I legitimately... well, I couldn't count, but I'm too distracted. A whole lot of them. Running. Okay, new chapter. Do I have... what button is flashlight? There we go. Okay.
It's not something someone was complaining about. Shotgun ammo Chief has in the newer game, but I have no idea what they were going on about.
This is in, like that game... Okay, in the gameplay trailer they showed off.
I'm like, who cares?
Yeah. I don't know. The reactions on that are hard to read because it
All
seems
over
like...
the place.
Yeah, and also people seem to have, like... I mean, a weird but entirely predictable amount of, like, emotional investment in it being good or bad. So you end up with fucking weirdos. Oh, that's a dead end. Fuckers. Because I'm thinking, and there was, like, one of the there is a new type of, or a redesigned human shotgun in that almost looked like the Auto 8 from Apex. Okay. Which looks cool to me. And there also seemed to be like a... It's like a brute pistol that almost looked like a shotgun-sized shell to me, but I couldn't tell if it was like precision or not. Or I can't remember, I guess. But... I don't know, Digital Foundry did like a couple of pieces actually on that demo. One was just them kind of talking over the overall show, which was entertaining, but it was them watching the show and talking over it after they got the higher quality thing. So half of their things are like, oh, this looks completely different from the original stream, which was entertaining. And then Alex Battaglia did a more kind of in-depth thing talking about lighting, different lighting and rendering considerations, which was cool. I don't know. Graphics are not my problem with that game. I don't know what to expect from it. Mind you, obviously I'm sitting here playing Halo 2, which a lot of people are like, oh, make it like the old ones, and I'm like, no, don't. Fucking don't.
You just want all the apes to be shaved.
Oh my god, yeah, too much hair. I need them to, fantastic. That's what I want. VR. Oh, not down. I think what's astonishing to me is, like, this game, compared to so many shooters at the time, was like a night and day difference, but going back to play it now, like, this is rough. Admittedly...
Clear legendary run of Black.
I wonder if I would enjoy Black. I don't know if I have a digital copy of that. Because that one's playable on Xbox, and I can play it in 4K if I really want to. I can't remember if that ever got a PC version.
Defeat us.
I remember so little of it.
I remember, like, the equivalent of a 30-second clip of it, even though I played a good amount of it at the time. It was one of those first games that did, like, real kind of crazy cool good checkpoint, thank God. Reload animations. Like a gun nut obviously put a lot of work into it, so.
This part of the tower are particularly robust.
Let's not piss everyone off.
Whosoever
Gross
is
tentacles,
by
cool.
fear, take heed.
Yeah, this is one of those areas where I actually kind of remember my sneaky path. Because I want to not piss off. I don't want those bugs to be pissed off.
Wise counsel.
I don't want... Oh, they saw me. I'm gonna get through.
We
Just gonna
exist
checkpoint.
together now. Two corpses
left.
in
Yep.
one grave.
Alright, cool. I was afraid that part would take a bit
The
longer.
Hierarch's private quarters, their inner sanctum.
Yada yada yada. Some elevator, thank you. I love how this is their, like, inner sanctum, personal chambers, and there's, like, nothing to do. It's fucking big hallways.
It's like a cathedral, which
I mean, it looks, yeah. It's,
worship, essentially.
big old religious thing. Oh, boy. Let's... Gorilla guys. Playing Apex there.
Sure is.
It is but one last
Does your bullet sound?
Yeah, yeah.
salvation.
It sounded like you were playing a better game than me. At first, I thought you had the audio from this stream going on. I'm like, that doesn't sound like my VR.
Oh, it's exactly. It sounds exactly what you're saying. There's no difference.
Flood. Alright, his attention is elsewhere. Charge arrow. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Checkpoint. This door takes forever to open, but they give you the checkpoint just before it. So, if I remember correctly, there will be a terminal in the room somewhere here, which
I can't stall the launch sequence
nice
much
shadow.
longer. The next one will get you up to the
would not have been in the original game at all, but they added here. And this was the one that went into Arbiter, I think? Oh, there it is. Okay. Purple glowy light. I'm gonna trigger this.
I have way too much shotgun ammo.
Go over to full screen.
Let me tell you how good Iron Chef still is.
The history of the Arbiter is one of
Alright,
both
so
legend
stream
and
it.
infamy. Their name has been corrupted
Classic
by
film and
great
television.
shame, though the contemporary is perhaps the most confounding of all. Thel 'Vadamee was born of noble blood, the legendary House of Vada. His family's renown demanded
So this is like
great
one of the
expectations
hierarch
for his military
scribes
career.
talking about
And
like,
he would meet them all.
yo, I'm not stepping out of my my place, but this current arbiter is an asshole who's dangerous. So going into Thel 'Vadamee.
One of the
Before or
youngest to
after
achieve
they,
the status of
This is-
shipmaster,
Scar him.
and one of the
This
youngest
is
to gain
kind
the
of
ranks
describing
of
his
Supreme
military
Commander.
career leading up to that, and like
In our
how he
campaign
was
against
a
the
super
humans,
effective kind
few
of
have risen
fighter
to
and
renown
leader
as 'Vadamee.
even before this shit.
World after
So,
human world.
I really like that
Laid
they're
low for the
practicing what
sake
looks
of the
like
great
ninjutsu.
well, they've got a kind of like
Right there.
Japanese
Shame
martial
unto shame.
looking culture, which I always
He
thought was
failed
super
his
lame,
greatest
but I'm kind of
charge,
used to it
and
now.
the sacred ring was desecrated.
Yeah, there's
By
the
such
brand,
disgrace,
and
Thel 'Vadamee became the arbiter.
basically this guy's saying
As a mere
this
scribe, I do
this
not
elite is
challenge
more
the
trouble than
word
it's
of the
worth, and they should have
hierarchs,
just killed him off because he's
but I would be remiss
not necessarily
not to
gonna
voice
stay
concern.
loyal.
This Sangheili should have been put down.
Looks the
Publicly
kind of
slain
guy
as an
who would
example to
help
all
humans.
of our prayerful expediency.
It's more like a guy smart enough to have his own self-interest in mind and
With the
realize that
discovery of a
the
second
Covenant
ring
hierarchy
and
is
the
kind of
changing
bullshit.
of the guard, all things
There's
are
a
in
lot of cool
jeopardy.
stuff in the books
Will
related
this
to
arbiter remain loyal?
not just the hierarchy
Or will
within
he
the
stand
Covenant,
with
but
his
like
people as they
the
are
power
abolished by our newfound
structure
might?
among the hierarchs and
I
kind of
would
how
never
their
openly
society fits
challenge
into
the
it. And
divine
most of them
proclamations
are
of a
consciously
hierarchy.
aware of what they're doing. Some of them
But this
aren't and are just
arbiter
kind of
is a
cogs in
risk
it.
I
But
would not have tolerated. And I now fear the days
as
of the
motion
Covenant.
comic style stuff go, I hate this less than normal.
This looks fine.
Yeah, it looks fine. They're not trying to have it move too much. I forgot. Yeah, so yeah, that's not even there in the original version. So when you toggle back and forth,
I always liked how the elites looked over the brutes. in
Oh, yeah.
general.
they're just more interesting aliens, and they look more alien.
Like, you guys just sort of modified the general look of an ape, kind of a thing.
I gotta switch
Whereas
back.
the other things are all original.
Yeah,
version.
yeah. And they managed to make a mandible mouth monster that did not look immediately like a predator. Like, just even the face structure of... Oh, god damn it. That skull. I'm gonna load. That is one of the skulls. I hope that wasn't too far back. I'm gonna trigger this just to make sure I trigger it on this playthrough. That I can cancel out right away. There we go. I basically need to hold down the pickup button while I'm going up that elevator to get the skull. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I didn't get that in my original playthrough. Dude, that's a lot of damn shotgun shells. Alright, let's do this one more time. Whoop. There we go. There's not an achievement for that? Oh, there it goes. Okay, I knew that was gonna ping. Okay, cool. Yeah, less than 1% of players got that. Probably most players are just like, what the hell was that?
I knew the Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner
Right,
technology.
learning about
This is amazing. They've been using
they
the
use
Forerunner ship engines as an
energy and higher
source for the
charity
city.
from
The ship
Forerunner
is so much
stuff.
launching
Cool,
as it
cool.
is disengaging, uncoupling itself from High Charity's power
I
grid.
think...
Stopping truth, that's all
Can't
that
remember
matters.
this. If this is a fight, I can skip.
Now's the time of our unveiling.
It's over here. This looks like one of... Oh, god damn it. Yeah, it's one of the spawners. I'm gonna die.
You know the plan. You've got to stop truth. I've got to handle the index. Go.
If you would falter, know this. One final
Okay.
effort is all
Fair
that
enough.
remains.
Try that again.
I
My
knew the
Master
Covenant
Chief
was good at
dance.
repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using the
I
Forerunner
feel like
ship
this is one I
engines as an
can
energy source
basically
for the city.
skip. I can
The
just
ship
sneak
is so
by
much
everyone.
launching as it is
This stupid
disengaging,
room, I hate this
uncoupling
room.
itself from High
Dude, I hate a
Charity's
lot of
power
these
grid.
rooms. Like,
Stopping truth, that's all that matters.
It's like, I remember dying here on Norm.
Yeah, no, that checks out. Alright, good. Here we go.
Switch over.
Oh, god damn it. Just a sec. USB cable.
I know that reference.
Reference to
Chief,
me holding
get
my
to Earth.
controller at a
Good luck.
weird angle.
After I'm through with truth.
Now make a girl a promise. If you know you can't keep it.
Oh.
Mother flippin' Blur Studios does good work. Alright. Back while I got a hand free. With that Halo Infinite stuff, with the more of kind of an open world structure, I really am curious how split screen is going to work out, considering they made the whole point after 5's kind of mini backlash to people who wanted split screen and expected split screen from a series that always did it.
Right.
I want to know, like,
What is that place? Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration.
Oh,
we
of
need,
the
we need
icon.
to do like a big
The start
technical
of the great
breakdown
journey.
of some sort.
well, that's just it. Like,
Still time to
at this
stop
point in the
me
other
from
games'
trying.
marketing campaigns, they were already doing vid docs.
Then mount our
And
box.
those super
I know
duper
a
help
way to
because
break
those
doors.
can talk about problems they had or kind of workarounds they had to do, and it's just really fucking interesting, and it makes people think about the game. Oh, my shit city senses are tingling. I remember this fucking part. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna do what I can. I absolutely hate this chapter. It's like a boring... Get out of my way. I'm not actually driving, I'm just riding. It's like a boring fucking canyon, and then I get to the far end, and then I get... Johnson? Johnson drives something big.
I think this is what the waterfalls, right?
It leads to... No, that was earlier. I think that was earlier in the game. This is not nearly that interesting, trust me.
So,
Yeah.
you see, the reason they're trying to make the drive is so that you, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, right, invisible. I was like, where's my flashlight? I forgot the...
Out of the flashlight.
in your truck. Cover my shield. Yeah, it's like all the underlying level design stuff that is annoying but passable is like absolutely magnified 100-fold on Legendary. So you just, you have to play it like a cheese ball, and I hate it. Checkpoint. All right, cool. My go-kart's looking real good. I like the way it's smoking and engine exposed. And friendly? That is not a friendly. Didn't even notice that other ghost. That's friendly. Hide behind these guys. There's a lot going on.
Somebody has a devotion, and it's not me.
Okay, they got it. I'm just having so much trouble telling which vehicles are enemies and which ones are allies, which I think is probably semi-intentional. God damn it. They Toro me. And I missed again. Gosh darn it, come on. Good, there's a dropship. 90% sure is not friendly.
Could be.
Have we started the new season of Apex yet?
No, there's like a month ago.
Okay. So I'll take my beat up car.
At this time, I should be playing something else, but I just can't stop for whatever stupid reason.
It's a compulsion.
So good.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I can't blow up that actual ship. I think I can shoot off its gun, but it kind of doesn't matter.
Is this one of those where you can get inside the Scarab or no?
So I think that's the thing Johnson drives. So in this one you can't control it, but that ends up.
It's like they stole it. I remember this encounter.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's the door over here. Oh gosh darn it! There's a lot of enemies here that I did not notice at all when I was in my vehicle. Tank not being a whole lot of help at the moment, but at least he's distracting them. Buying. Sure.
Oop.
Alright. Steal the tank? How does this work? Oh, I should open.
So I got an email from New York.
Alright.
Apparently we're getting one more week of the 600.
Okay. Now, is that a federal
Right.
thing, or is that a state thing taking the place of the federal one, just as a stopgap?
That's the federal thing.
Okay.
So it was supposed to, like, most states are ending it these totally,
Okay.
but it seems like New York is giving us
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think...
to the real end of the month.
Right. Yeah, no, it sounds like New York is essentially saying we're giving a one-time thing in place of the federal one. I would assume if it's just us and not other states. Better than nothing. I mean, that's rent for a lot of people, so
Right.
I'll take it.
Or for some other people, it's a Lego set that looks like a Nintendo.
Oh my god, we need to not do that. Gotta reconsider the story of the grasshopper and the ant. Ants, plural? I don't know the name of that story. Oh, they're
Hold your
friendly.
fire. The hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. They will fight by our side.
Flapping his froggy arm. Soon enough, he was standing on a big old hunk of cheese.
I do like having these Golo pairs with me. 'Cause they actually will make a difference in these fights. That's a lot of blood. They're not doing so much. Damn it. This game loves the equivalent of monster closets.
Oh, yeah.
Of just like, hey, you cleared an area and you should be looking through this ammo on the floor. Oh, by the way, we opened a door and there's 9 guys there.
That was a lot of the last third of Halo 2 from what I
Yeah.
can remember.
Again, anytime someone is like, oh, they should just make it like the old games. And I know they're talking about certain things, but like, it's a game with big open environments and it doesn't have a run button. The vehicles have a frustrating damage balance. Any of the indoor area level design is not my favorite. And it's still relying on like
Hold your fire.
monster closet encounter
The
design
hunters have come
from
to our aid,
decades
Arbiter.
back.
They will fight by our side.
Well, it's a good thing no modern titles use
Okay, fair point. That it's not.
That's the biggest turnoff of the Uncharted games for me. Is just like, all right, you're gonna sit in this room and get attacked for 20 minutes.
Yeah, cross this invisible line and an inordinate number of guys spawn. That's gotten better in the later games. Like, it's more like you moving through an environment and those enemies being. God damn it! I'm missing every shot.
What about the Order?
God, I hated that game. It's offensive to me that people are like, oh, it's fine. It's like, no, it's really not. It's cool that you like graphics. That's nice.
It's
But,
filmic thing.
oh my god.
I remember filmic.
Are you winning, son?
Yes.
Right. Checkpoint. Okay, cool. Those are friendly. Man, those look really good. I like that green lighting.
Now we are not winning.
No, oh, I'm about to not be winning. I remember this. Is that friendly? That's not friendly. God damn it.
Tube-men. Made out of hot dogs.
I did not boop him. I mistimed my boop. Oh, he's having a good time over there. Original graphics don't look bad. They've got that, like, kind of dusty haze going on. Hey, what achievement? Oh, holy shit! Okay. So I had an achievement missing for this game of just all the levels from Halo 2 Anniversary toggling between the graphics modes in each level just to see. And I had beaten the game, did not have that achievement. I had no idea what level I was missing it on. So I just lucked out here. And I think like less than 1% of people got that achievement too. So, oh god, I'm gonna die. There's a sniper guy. Not this bastard, but... that bastard, yeah. That's another enemy balance thing on Legendary with the snipers are absolutely one-hit kill, and you just need to, like, sneeze from across a canyon and they'll get a headshot on you. Alright, down.
Oh, that's really good.
What's that?
Somebody made a scaled couch. I was sleeping on it. And
okay.
So the black cat looks like it's the size of a panther on this couch.
Oh, that's really neat.
Really, looks really good, man. Korean.
Oh, there was a waterfall, technically. Oh my god, die. Okay. I keep getting, I think, grenaded? Nope, that was just a sniper.
Aids.
No, I keep dying from an explosion, but I don't see the grenade flying over, so I'm not sure what caused it. That's a grenade. These are like just plasma grenades getting thrown over. God damn it.
What was the game that didn't have grenades and people got mad about it?
Oh, I mean, that was I think that was a joke for like a racing game.
Okay.
But I'm trying to remember what that might have been originally. Oh, that's a grenade. Suck. Oh. The auto-aim just pulled my aim off of the person I was aiming at. Someone else ran in front of him.
Tell you, miner's cheese. It's amazing.
Is that a brand or a type?
I think it's a type, because it has a name, but they call it... Where the city it's made in, blah blah blah, miner's cheese.
Oh, okay. You know, Watertown.
Orange. Be Welsh. It's not Welsh, but it's... It is delicious.
Whatever you're eating over there made me think of French fries in a cup, and now I want junk food for dinner. Like, super duper junk food. Well, I gotta think about food.
Leftover pizza.
I would do that. Yo, Mad Mike's Pizza or Crazy... I don't know what it's called. That's some damn good pizza. It comes with, like... Oh, sorry.
You have to buy a pizza, but you gotta let it sit in the fridge for a day, so then it's leftover pizza.
I mean, I'm into that. No, this is so... It's a frozen pizza you buy. It seems to be regional, because some other people I know haven't even heard of it, and they shop at a lot of the same... It's so good. So, it's got, like... It's a pretty big size pizza. It has about 2.5 pounds of toppings, which is no joke. It also comes with a red pepper and an Italian mix, which is mostly just
Seasoning.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of the specific seasoning, but basically you dump as much or as little of that on it as you want before you bake it, and it is so damn good, and it gives me such damn heartburn, but it's worth it.
Believe it.
Oh man. Like, I normally, for me, frozen pizza is a utility product. It's not like I'm here to enjoy this. It's just like, this gets a job done, and I don't have to do an hour of prep, but, like, that is legitimately good frozen pizza. Hello? I don't remember this encounter at all.
I do. The bridge.
Yeah, okay. So as long as it's these little bastards, it's fine, but I'm just... There's gonna be a sniper. I know there's gonna be a sniper.
Isn't there I believe there's a parallel bridge, and there's snipers on that one shooting over to you?
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. I'm gonna peek my head out. Let's see how this goes.
Later on.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's a sniper. A lot of these bug guys, but they're all stuck there. Like, I'm not complaining. I want them to be stuck. I don't want to have to fight them. They just fly in your blind spot. And... shooting at me? Is that a gunship? That is a gun. Oh, that's glass. I don't know why my brain was worried that I would get cut by the glass. Something wrong with me.
It's the one weakness of the molehill in your armor.
Remember, I'm not the chief right now. I'm Thel Vatame.
Well, then then he's definitely not pervious to glass.
The Covenant was defeated by shards of broken glass. Oh, god damn it, there's another one. Thought I cleared out the side. Alright. Oh, there's... Where are they? I'm trying... Nope. My strategy of standing... Aren't you already online? Did you just get disconnected or something?
That's weird.
You're still here. Okay.
It's very strange. I don't know what that is.
Huh. Were you between games or something?
Oh, like I just died in a match.
It kills your... When you die in the internet, it kills your internet in real life.
Nice.
That was weird. That usually doesn't happen. That usually happens to me, right? Like, you'll see me online and then rejoin online. I think my ISP changed something, honestly, because I haven't been encountering those kinds of weirdnesses in the last, like, 2 weeks, so... Oh, yo, 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 yo. Boy, howdy. Like, I was expecting slow-going progress, but... This is slow-going progress.
3 hours later.
Oh my god. I was... In my head, I'm like, oh, there's, like... 1.5 levels to go. I'll be able to clear this in an hour and a half. But I want to keep my expectations in check. Mind you, I think this is the last game on the Master Chief Collection that I had not gotten my solo legendary run done with. And I think all the other ones we did co-op.
Right.
And I think the only reason I didn't finish this one originally solo was because I had that problem with my save file with the bug closer to launch. And I think I lost the equivalent of like an hour of playtime, and I was just like... put down the controller, and I just did not come back to it. Alright. Let's get started. These... I think... I know in multiplayer double needlers, I should go back and get... In multiplayer, yeah, I should get double needlers. I know in multiplayer those were broken in a way that where they had to basically change it in the next game, but I can't remember if they're super useful in campaign here, or if it's like... They're effective, but there's a dumb, pointless delay. Oh, checkpoint. Okay, cool. Killing me with these sounds, Carl.
If there's enough of them, they explode.
Well, yeah, but... No, but, like, sometimes there's, like, a weird delay. Like, you have, like, 400 needles in an enemy, and it's still running around, and they haven't exploded, so... And, whoa. I was trying to do 2 things at once, and that didn't work very well. Right. In theory, I love the Elite Blade, but, like, on Legendary, it's very rarely all that useful. Just gonna keep switching sides and popping that invisibility. Distracted by prism. Oh, is there someone? Oh, so all these, like, Plasma Master 2, like, all those, pop up, that's part of the either most recent or more recent updates to the Master Chief Collection, where the overall collection has, in effect, like a season, like, almost like Apex has a season, and, Fortnite has a season, So you're unlocking different, like, armor add-ons for the various games. So, I don't hate those. And they're built into the campaign, or into the various career modes. And I think some rewards are specific to certain games, other ones not necessarily. So. Like one of the ones they just added that's in the very first set of unlockables is different color visors for Halo 1, which I think is actually kind of rad. You can toggle them on and off in the menus, but like you can have a blue visor or you can have a purple visor as opposed to the gold. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, cool. I like that there's Dome Alone 1 because it implies the existence of Dome Alone 2. There's no way that wasn't intentional. I lost count, so I don't know how many are left. Who is left? It's friendly. Hi. Oh. Okay. I'm just waiting to get popped. It's just so much retreading the same fight over and over again.
Pop, pop.
Make him drop. There's no one on the right. Oh, there is someone on the right. They were just standing still. Fantastic. I was even watching the radar.
Reminds me when I got stuck in Half-Life 1.
Oh.
There's one big fight that is...
Is it near the dam? Like the hydroelectric dam?
But there's an enemy. It's like a giant tentacle monster in like this large well area. You have to like walk around to get past it.
Oh, it doesn't have eyes. It can hear you, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Well, I hit a checkpoint right before I got to that.
Mm-hmm.
I had no health items and one sliver of health.
Oh boy.
So
that's the
I had
worst.
to like memorize kind of like where its tentacles would hit me if I went in a certain direction.
Mm-hmm.
I could jump over them before they hit me.
Interesting. Yeah, because I know in that fight you can use grenades to like distract it because it reacts to the sound, but with no health, like,
It took me 4 hours. At least. Like, it was arduous.
I wouldn't know anything about bashing my head against the wall in a game, a particular part. No, I should
like a god when I finished that.
Oh yeah. I should play Half-Life Source. Or is that what? No, not Half-Life.
Oh.
No, Black Mesa.
Black Mesa. You want
Yeah.
Black Mesa.
And they finished all the Zen levels, and it was awesome. It's super highly rated. Hello. Boy, howdy, this is still going on. I need to do it because I'm a crazy person.
It's like they say in Chile. Gun butter.
Yes, in Chile they say. Best. As they say in East Germany, Moichido.
It's a regional dialect.
Oh, the subtitle actually recognized Moichido. Though the second time it did Mui Ichido, which is not the same thing. But that means it's tracking different languages. That's pretty cool. Oh.
Coin itches, Wario.
Doing our live translation is Mickey Mouse. Oh. Come on. It's just like getting multiple headshots and them still not being dead, and killing all but one enemy and then basically tripping and dying and having to start the fight all over again.
Those guys are the enemies I hate the most. The
Little bird guys?
yeah, little bird rat-looking guys with the sniper rifles.
It's weird. I like them in outdoor areas because you can do that little thing where you like hit the little divot on their thing where their hand is, and then you just wait a second and pop them in the head. But indoors, they are a threat. Let's see. Nope. You have to stand still while holding the fire button a little too long. We are at 70% of tilt. Excuse me.
Problem is you're not using tilt controls.
I feel about people who insist games are unplayable without tilt controls. I feel very similar to people who are like weird VR religion adherents who talk about other games as flat games. Like they're just trying a little too fucking hard.
I've never heard that.
Oh my god, I've heard it more. Like I thought it was someone. A, I thought it was someone making a joke. B, I thought it was like, I don't know, like I thought it was something more specific. But it's like, no, there's just weirdos out there who. They're like futurists who are like, well, VR is the future, and those are real 3D games, so anything you play on TV, that's a flat game. And they like just try and hamstring it, not hamstring, they try and ham-fist it into any conversation about video games they can. So it's like super duper obvious that they're just like...
In a really dumb way, I'm super amused by that.
It's so...
But I'm sure it wears out its welcome very quickly.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's like, initially you're just like, haha, and then you're like, oh my god, they're serious. I think it bothers me as a communicator because you have to have it explained. And it means you have to explain it to fucking everyone who isn't one of those crazy people.
Right.
Like if you are actually saying something that helps communicate, then I get it. Like, it's fine. Like... Also, anyone who says flat games, or someone who hears flat games is probably thinking of like a 2D, like a side-scrolling setup. Oh, I missed a whole lot.
Like here in the U.S. and well, any English-speaking country, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's
man, you got loud.
8-bit graphics or pixels, pixel art. In Japan, it's referred to as dot graphics.
Oh, interesting. Is it like dato graphics? Like, is it the English word for dot, or no?
I just don't think that there was a word for pixel back in the day.
Meaning they use the English word or some version of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of like retro merchandise which has dot graphics.
Oh, okay.
On it. I don't know if it was contemporary back then, and it's
well,
just a modern interpretation.
I mean, it makes sense, like the Game Boy was a dot matrix instead of, you know, grid of 2D pixels. Mm-hmm. I'd never made that connection before. I always thought dot matrix sounded weird. Which made it sound cool, mind you, but...
Right. So the printers were dot matrix printers.
Right, right. That was the reclaimer symbol. That was cool.
And, Spaceballs, the C-3PO was named dot matrix.
Right, right. Can I let these guys out? I swear I could, but... fair enough. Have fun, guys. Nothing for me here. I really hope it gives me a checkpoint. I really need a checkpoint. Yes, okay. More enemies here. So I just went through that building to get exactly where I was before. Because this is where that fucking scarab was just chilling and looking at the thing. I hate this game. I hate this game.
fall off.
But presumably now Sergeant Johnson has taken control of it, so I just need to clear these guys out, and I think that's the end of this. No, so no, it can't be the end of this mission, because I still got to escort him back to the path I already came down.
Can you get the ride on it?
Oh,
or you're
no,
in
that would be
cart?
no, that would be too cool. Right, admittedly, I do like the scene though.
Listen, you don't like me, and I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring, and we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know what's coming.
He knows what the ladies like.
Take my banshee over there.
10-point landing. I can't remember if it's worth. And whoa! Oh, okay, cool. I caught myself. I can't remember if it's worth fighting these mother effers and just clearing them out. Basically, I can't remember if that scarab eventually dies or not, or if I remember for some reason having to fight these things. Like all the little tank units and shit on the ground.
I don't remember if they're using this here to blow up a reactor or something.
No, so what's going on here is, what am I after? Basically, the chieftain, Tartarus has locked himself in the cartographer chamber. That was actually that big building on the water at the start of the level.
Right.
So, yeah, the Arbiter wasn't able to get in there at all. And now that we have a Scarab with us being driven by Johnson, he's just going to blow the goddamn door open. So, which will give us access to it. And that's pretty much the lead up to the final fight. Where I believe you're playing as Chief in that fight. I'm like mixing up my levels now.
Quite a few levels.
Just so many levels. A slightly better ride. I don't know honestly how much the physical condition of the vehicles matters. Like I do know they have, underlying damage health, but like, oh, all right, it's got a look. I didn't even notice that. I just switched back. Sleepy. That is an enemy one. Ah, these suck. These suck because these things can shoot straight up, which isn't. Trying to break line of sight, but I don't think that's going to end well for me. Nope.
You can jump out. There's another one you can steal.
And I hadn't noticed. Of course, it gives me a checkpoint there. Guy who was on the wall before. Those turrets. I swear these weren't shooting at me before. I haven't even noticed them before. They have a lot of health. Boy, howdy, do they have a lot of health. For a single enemy unit. Anytime I finish a legendary run, I would like go back and play it on easy, and it's just like hilarious. Like a single stray bullet like kills the final boss. Like, that's what it feels like. Oh shit! I don't even know if I got him because at first. Okay, yeah, he didn't have a helmet on. That's cool. Graphics. I'm doing this because the grass gets in the way from the new graphics. There's something going on with his sideburns. The hair. He's transparent. Oh god, yeah, That's what the grass looks like. It's just hard to snipe over the cliffside. Flying vehicle? I don't know what killed me. Oh. Once more onto the breach. Just drop myself. I don't know where it's best to drop myself.
Those things gonna have charge, right?
Which, the rifle or the Phantom?
The Phantom.
No.
Trying to remember if it had like a secondary fire missile or...
So there's a green missile that I think is in multiplayer but possibly not in campaign or something like that. Or I just never remember how to do it. Because there is a like purple, or a green bolt that I know that I've seen them fire. Hello. Fresh Banshee. Oh, I guess I just died. Cool. I think that was the height of the fall rather than getting shot by anyone. I was hoping I could do that thing where you hold down open and it just softens the landing because you steal the vehicle and it doesn't count. They're too clever for that.
What's so transformed?
Mm-hmm.
One shall rise, one shall fall.
Mm-hmm. One must fall, 2097. One true fighting game.
I don't remember.
I mean, I played that on I think I paid $10 for a demo of that game at a local drugstore growing up.
It's not a tout paying situation, is it?
Not so much. Let's get a slightly better Banshee. Banshee? Yes. Ghost is the motorcycle, Banshee is the plane. Ah, come on. To this guy. What happened there? A grenade threw, like, to the right of my cursor.
Happened what was exactly destined to happen.
Big fan of circular logic.
But like when you die and then it's like... Later I see the death. It's like, oh, I'm like, what's he talking about? He's doing fine. Oh, it's not. Oh, no, he's not.
So, like, occasionally does it, like, look like I'm doing fine and then you just hear me, like, swearing?
Yeah, murder.
I am really, really tired of killing these things nowadays. It'll all be worth it in the end, right? 100%
You can
worth
hack in different enemies.
it. What's that?
How to hack in different enemies.
I'm in the tree now. I'm sitting to myself, talking to myself. That's chaos theory.
Nice.
Alright, that was methodical. That was clean.
Oh, you bastard. I really hate people when they crouch.
And it works, and then you die.
And it works, yeah. It's like, it's effective. It's such a cheese ball.
It's so weird to me, because, like, crouching in Quake 2 was, like, a strategy online that never seemed like it should have worked, but it kind of did. It's crazy to me that it still works in this kind of game.
So I got my bamboozles.
Was that like one of your dailies?
Yeah, it was one of the weeklies.
Gotcha. Alright, mother effer.
The craziest one is 5,000 damage with shotguns.
That's a lot of damage. 500 or 5,000?
1,000.
That's a lot of damage. Holy
One of the
crap.
weeklies.
Okay, even so.
It's like, oh, that is... Because if you're lucky, probably going to do like maybe 200 in a match with any given shotgun.
Right. Man, they hate you.
Why are TV stations airing conspiracy theories lately?
So I think that's one of those things where it's the one company that owns a whole bunch of quote-unquote local stations. It's...
There was one I saw the news comment on like a couple weeks ago, and it was one of those things like, obviously that's not real.
Right. I honestly think it's like an attempt to destabilize like the country. Which is ironic, talking about, you know, conspiracy theory coverage, but...
Asking about this nonsense. It's like, are you guys stupid? Yeah, I don't even remember what it was, but it was some...
Mm-hmm.
The current one is ridiculous.
So I think the company is Sinclair Broadcasting. They, over the last however many years, put shit tons of resources into buying up all these little piddly local affiliates, or local stations, which then become unmarked Sinclair affiliates. I can't remember if I can go up here. That is an invisible ceiling. Gosh darn it. Apparently not. So I can boost ahead, but I get to the structure. I got a checkpoint. That's good. That tank is upside down. Hey, it's cool. I don't know that tank is supposed to be upside down. Probably actually focus on the threat.
I would say no. If I had to put a rage.
Yeah. Oh, but the Sinclair Broadcasting, like, basically forcing all the local affiliates to, like, read certain talking points on their coverage, you know, quote-unquote organically, and they're sometimes given segments, so my guess, so like, if I were trying to destroy the country, I don't know what that sound was. If I were trying to destroy the country, I would probably be putting out misinformation related to COVID on all those local affiliates. So if that's what they're doing, spoiler alert. Oh, that guy's having a good time. Oh boy, he's really not paying attention. Alright. I don't know why that tank was upside down and had a dude standing on it, but I'll take it. Thank you, Bungie. Very good at making games in the early 2000s.
It's environmental storytelling.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I think I have to wait for the darn scarab.
That's what's... Now I remember what the dumb fake news article thing was that they posted a while ago.
What's that?
It was that Wish was selling children under the same number as the children that were trying to be sold by...
Oh, was this the
kidnappers or something?
Was this the furniture, the company that was selling commercial grade furniture, and people didn't understand that commercial grade furniture is expensive, and they're like, it must be children. That's definitely what's going on.
And I was like, why would you even post about this? It's obviously not real.
I don't know. I think people are so disillusioned that they're desperate for any explanation that lets them, weirdly enough, like, be mad at something out of their control as a way of coping with things that they hate that are out of their control. I don't know. He's just hanging out underneath the tank, alright.
Essentially, America is just becoming Shinra. Soon we'll be having Macon factories sucking life force of the planet out.
Well, we're already fucking doing this. Fucking oil car. Oh, that didn't go too well. And now I'm a tree.
Yeah, but can your soul live mystically in the oil? I don't think so.
Dinosaurs can.
Well, these dinosaurs they have aren't talking. Get out of boy. It's made out of dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs alive.
This T-Rex on my desk here, it's made out of dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. Full circle. Circle of life.
Yeah. Quite natural.
Alright, it's just... Oh god, what? I think it just monster closeted some banshees. How far along is the scarab? Because this is just... I don't remember this door. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be... Yep, it's decorative. It's locked. Thanks, Bungie. You did it. Maybe it can, Carl. Someone was responding to you in chat.
I can't even see the chat.
Well, it should be on the video in a
Isn't
second.
it can? Solar. I don't know who Solar is. Hello, Solar. Solar?
I mean, I think it's Solaire, but I don't know. You're looking at a guy who has a misspelled German word for his usernames.
Bratwurst. Theater.
I think I'm basically killing time. Oh, he's hanging out. All right, cool. I think I have to kill time until it like basically gets to the beach. I hate this part so much. This absolutely sucks. Hell yeah! It's Jen.
Whoops.
Howdy.
I know Jen.
Sorry, we're on like a 15-second delay probably, so you'll type something and we'll respond to it way later.
I'm playing a different game while watching him also play that.
So Carl's playing a good game, and I'm playing this game. I love this game. It's just these last levels on this difficult.
They're not better to play on like normal.
That would, if I wasn't,
difficult.
yeah, if I wasn't a crazy sadist, I would. But because I'm unhappy and I need to work with that. Oh god, they just spawned 4 of these things.
Let me tell you about unhappiness. I could write a book.
You should write a book. Keep you happy.
I think it would. Hands would get tired from all that writing.
Oh, like the audio or the video keeps cutting out? I gotta check if that's on the stream side or what. Previously it's been okay, but it would not shock me if there were problems.
It's me, I can plug in the better headset. Hurt my precious ears.
I think tonight I may mess around with seeing if I can get the video out from the VR headset to behave itself. I just don't know if that breakout box has a mind of its own or not.
PSVR does send a video signal to the TV, so it should be doable.
To text for the book. Oh yeah, Carl, there you go. Just have the computer transcribe it and you're good. You got your book. Your hands will be fine.
A1, leaves of green. Lettuce. Devil's lettuce, as one would say.
Ah, yes.
Never allow it to be ingested into my body. Because it is green.
Alright.
Made of leaves.
I'm not gonna put people through this nightmare. I'm going to stop. I'm going to get past this part.
You said you were gonna beat it. You gotta beat it, dude.
No, I'm not gonna fucking...
This is your quest.
No. Oh, I made the chat huge on the standby screen, which I like. So I will come back to this. I do not care to finish this now. I think I'm at 99% tilt, so... Also, we've been going for like an hour and 20 minutes, and I was hoping this was going to be closer to an hour. Foolishly. Hope no one says anything offensive in the chat, because it'll come up huge and hugely offensive.
No.
Actually, let me...
We're 2 squads the whole time.
Big toots.
Oh, it's on the phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do it.
Oh, if she's doing it over data, yeah. All right, cool. Carl, thank you for hanging out.
Sure.
Jen, thanks for watching along. I will at some point stream the finish of this, but I just don't know realistically how much longer it's going to take. So I'll probably get closer to the end and then just do the end, because this sucks. All right. Take it easy out there. Wear a mask.
See ya.
Sleep light.
2 masks.
Oh, she said a swear. How could she? I bet she wrote fart. Butt.
Uh-huh.
Toot.
Oops.
I hope she didn't actually write an offensive term.
And
Pantaloons. Take it easy out there, Jen.
oh, brave mind.